Have you ever wanted to be part of the 1%? To work just 1 or 2 hours a day, paying yourself what you want, when you want? Have you ever read stories about bankers and traders making millions a year and wished you had that kind of wealth and freedom for yourself? It's a dream many of us share. Everybody wants to have more money. And most have heard stories of the 1%, the elite Wall Street fat cats who live large by investing money for wealthy clients. The bankers and hedge fund managers who own houses around the world, who go on vacation whenever they want and stay in the world's nicest hotels. It's a world that only a select few ever get to enter. And what's worse, the people who work at the elite banks aren't any smarter or harder working than the rest of us. It's just a matter of right place, right time. But it can seem downright unfair. But what if there was a way to get your own slice of the pie? A way to profit off the financial industry instead of having them profit off of you? What if you could actually earn a full-time income beating Wall Street at their own game in your spare time? No, I'm not talking about any pie-in-the-sky dreams of becoming a multimillionaire overnight. I'm not here to lead you along with exaggerations or false promises. But what if there was a way that you could just skim a tiny fraction of the bank's profits off the side, enough to quit your job and enjoy the lifestyle you desire? Imagine making thousands of dollars every week just by pressing a few buttons on your computer. Imagine being able to set your own schedule, to go on vacation where you want, when you want, to have all your bills paid off and never have to worry about money again. It's time to stop imagining, because in just a few minutes, I'm about to show you how you can join the elite few who are enjoying a Wall Street lifestyle without ever setting foot inside a bank. I am going to reveal how you can actually make money off of the big banks like HSBC, Chase, Barclays, and more by making a few trades a day from the comfort of your home. It doesn't matter if you've never traded before in your life, or if your attempts at investing have been less than successful. The secret I'm about to reveal will empower you to make money even if you've never traded a day in your life. Experience doesn't matter. What you've read doesn't matter. Where you went to school doesn't matter. What does matter is having an open mind, a willingness to do something a little different. And this is crucial to watch this video all the way to the end. I am going to reveal how you can join the elite few, regular people like you and me that have beaten Wall Street at its own game and attained total financial freedom. And I'm going to show you how you can gain access to this exclusive club for free. Yes, 100% for free, as in not a zip, $0. First though, I should tell you a little about who I am and why I'm talking to you today. Hi, my name is Michael George. I'm a part-time trader living in Chicago. I work from home part-time, between 2 or 3 hours a day on a long day. Now, I have a Maserati, a beautiful, fully furnished home in one of the nicest neighborhoods, and a gorgeous 25-year-old wife who I just met last year at a conference. I earn 6 figures a year sitting on my laptop making trades. In my spare time, I like playing tennis at the local country club, relaxing at the spa, and taking in the sun in my home away from home in southern Italy. Safe to say, my life is pretty good. I'm going to go visit my broker now. I'll tell you the rest of the story there. As I said, my life is pretty good, but it wasn't always like this. When I was in my mid-30s, things were pretty tough. I was working a dead-end job at an IT firm, debugging programs for our client, a developer of accounting software. It was exciting stuff. Yeah, right. Not only was the work boring, but I was badly underpaid and hadn't seen a raise in over 5 years. To make matters worse, my boss was in the habit of asking me to work weekends, and I, being a bit of a pushover, was in the habit of saying yes. I was at my wit's end. I was so desperate after 10 years of this drudgery that I was actually considering dipping into my retirement funds and going back to college. I was ready to do anything, no matter how drastic, to get out of this lifestyle. Let's go into my broker's office and I'll finish the story there. Now, as luck would have it, on one particularly bad day, I got a call from an old friend. His name was Steve. I hadn't seen him since college, and honestly, I don't even know how he found my number. He told me he'd been working as a trader. Now, he got his start in a big Wall Street firm, but after saving some money, he decided to strike it out on his own. Now, he had found a method to profit consistently by trading bank stocks, HSBC, Chase, Barclays, Deutsche Bank, and the like. Now, he told me he could profit by trading these stocks without having to analyze charts or read financial statements. The key, he said, was that he didn't trade stocks at all. Instead, he traded a special type of option called binary options. When you trade options, you're not trading stocks, but betting on the direction the stock will go in. Binary options have an all or none payout system that makes it possible to double your money very quickly. If you win the bet, the full payout is somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 to 85%. A binary contract can be taken on just about any asset class and are especially popular with currency traders. Steve's method was to trade binary options directly on top of bank stocks. According to Steve, bank stocks had a really low volatility, meaning they were less prone to wild fluctuations and therefore more predictable. Now here's the really cool part. Steve had developed a software to help him trade bank stock binary options on autopilot. He was interested in taking this new software to the public, and he wanted me to be the first to check it out. I was skeptical at first. I don't know about this man. I've never really been that big of a risk taker. But when Steve assured me that he'd pay me back in the event that I lost my first trade, I agreed to try it. Steve sent me a link to download a copy of the software he developed. He called it the Bank Tracker Bot, BTB. BTB provides signals that indicate which trades I should make, so I didn't have to make any real decisions myself. I immediately put $600 in my account. This was all the money I had at the time. I placed an order and walked away from my computer. I came back in about an hour. I was amazed when I saw my $600 had turned into $1,000. But then the voice of reason kicked in. Maybe that was just luck. So I tried it again, putting $600 into a quick trade and coming back when it was closed. Again, I saw that it had nearly doubled to $1,150. I kept doing this over the days and weeks that followed. I won the vast majority of the trades I made, and the few times I lost money, I quickly made it back. This went on over a period of weeks until I had $6,000 in my account. By the end of 3 weeks, I was convinced. After 2 months, I had turned in my letter of resignation to my boss with $30,000 in the bank and decided to become a full-time trader. Here are some of the paychecks I earned in the first few months as a trader. Now, I made this $3,400 check, total return of 85% in just 60 seconds. This is my bank account balance on the end of the day on the 18th of May 2016. This is $10,000 more than I had when I started in the morning. This is a payment of $18,900 earned by John D., one of the first people who joined Bank Tracker Bot on my recommendation. Now, you might not want to go as far with trading as I did, but even if you want to keep your day job, you can still make some money on the side, just trading in your spare time. So here's how to get in on the Bank Tracker Bot membership today. Step 1, enter your name and email address at the bottom of the page. Step 2, watch the video on the next page and pay close attention to the instructions there. There will be a video appearing that will explain how to get started. Step 3, check your email to confirm your registration. After that, you'll be ready to start making money almost immediately. The bottom line is this: we can't all be banker fat cats, but with the proper technology and preparation, you can beat the banks at their own game by using their own techniques against them. You have what it takes to succeed. The only thing you need to do is permit it to happen. If you still aren't where you would like to be financially, if you still aren't happy with your career, if you're still spending half your day daydreaming about success that never comes, The time to do something different is now. As the saying goes, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you've always gotten. And the beautiful part is, with the Bank Tracker bot, you don't need to put a penny of your own money on the line. It doesn't cost a single penny to get started with BTB trading software and start making money today. All you've got to do is register for free to get instant access. So what are you waiting for? Enter your name and email address below to get started. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.